937-1047 website, johnjayrich.com. Miranda Cosgrove, iCarly in the studio. Thanks for coming in.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, I like
Sorry
you.
about being late.
It's okay.
I was very upset, and then you walked in.
I know, I was listening to you on the radio, and I was
You're like,
well, you know what?
Oh, don't want to go in there.
You walked in. You're staying next door for crying out loud, and it's like, why are you not here? But then you walked in. You had this big smile on your face, and it was like you take away the pain.
I can't believe
Heartbreak.
iCarly's 2 seasons old and one of the biggest shows ever. You guys are obviously doing a 3rd season, and it's on nonstop right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so cool. We're getting ready to start the next season here in like a month. And we've been on hiatus for a while, so I'm really excited to get back. I can't wait to see what I'm going to be doing.
It's a pretty funny show. I really like it.
Thank you.
We were trying to, when we were starting to market our show, we were on in a couple different cities, and we were trying to come up with a clever way to call the show. And at one point, because like iCarly, we're like, what if we're Johnjay and Rich?
I like it.
You put a lowercase I in front of anything, and it's going to be a success.
But then we were like, the name Johnjay is already complicated. If you put an I in it, we always have to explain it. Yeah. Hey, so check this out. My sister went to New York City last week for her in-laws' baptism of a new baby, right? So I'm texting my sister last night. We're talking. She sent me pictures of the city, and she was like, "Oh, what's going on the show tomorrow?" I go, "Oh, Miranda Cosgrove, iCarly's coming in," and she says she's got two little kids. She goes, "Oh my God, that's unbelievable!" And I said, "Why? What's so unbelievable?" She goes, "The baptism that I'm at. The little girl's name is Carly, named after Carly. iCarly." Isn't that weird?
Her kid after iCarly?
They named the kid after iCarly because they let the older brother pick the name of the baby, which is lucky that it wasn't, like a Star Wars fan.
Super Battle Droid.
Yeah. So this little girl's name was like. So I thought maybe you could sign something for her, and then she'd frame it to know that she was named after, like Rich was named after Richard Burton,
nice.
right? So wouldn't that be cool if you had a framed picture of Richard Burton?
Yeah.
That your parents got to you before you were born.
That'd be so cool,
right?
I know Richard Burton, so I will get that, and then I'll take care of him.
He's still around?
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that would have been really nice.
Can you go to the mall anymore?
Yeah, I go to the mall all the time, but I mean, kids come up, people come up, and they get excited about the show and stuff. But
you can feel it getting bigger, though, can't you? As far as people recognizing you.
Sometimes it gets really crazy, and other times it's pretty cool. But I don't know. Either way, I really like it when people tell me, they liked episodes of the show and stuff. That's why we do it. So.
It's not like you're mobbed yet, though. But it seems like you're on the verge where pretty much every kid is going to recognize you.
Yeah, most teenagers and kids come up and stuff. It's funny because I'm usually with my friends at the mall, like my girlfriends, so they love it when like cute guys come up. But then when the littler kids come up, they're kind of like
they're all
in
annoyed.
their own world.
I like whoever cast you. Because you definitely have that it factor that Sam McCall talks about. You know what I mean? Like you walked in right now, and it's like looking at you, you go, this girl needs to be famous.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? So what are you, 16?
Yeah, I'm 16.
You driving already?
No, I'm so embarrassed. I don't drive yet. I always said that I'd have my permit the second I turned 15 and a half, and I still don't have it. So I owe like all my friends a million rides because they drive me all the time.
Hey, what is the story with iCarly? Like if you were to tell somebody, I do iCarly, what's it about?
It's about a girl who has her own web show. She makes it with her 2 best friends, and one's a technical producer, and then one's her like co-host. It's really funny, and she kind of becomes underground famous from the show, and just has a good time making it. My
little kids, I have 3 boys, and they watch it all the time. They say they don't put it on, put on Star Wars, and, and then when it's on, they don't change it.
They're glued. We don't watch the show, and then my kids are all glued. Now the first thing I saw you on, I don't know what happened before that, but when I thought, oh, this kid's got something, is School of Rock.
Oh, thanks. It's so funny. I was watching it the other day with my mom and dad because it was on TBS or something.
It's on all the time.
And I was laughing about it because I hadn't seen it in like 5 years, and I look so little.
You do. You look. Your face is sort of the same, a little more mature, but you were like just very intelligent and wise beyond your years in that movie. And I'm wondering because I was reading about your little bio, and it says that you like the band The Clash. That's got to be because of Jack Black.
Yeah, he got me into a lot of different music, and also he got me into guitar lessons. Like I started taking guitar lessons right after the movie. Because all the other kids actually played their instruments. I was really the only one that didn't. So I was like, I got to play guitar.
How did you get involved in this business?
When I was 3, I was actually at it's like a food festival in LA. It's called Taste of LA. And I was there with my mom and dad, and an agent just walked up to them and asked if I wanted to do modeling and stuff. My mom thought it was really weird. She was like, I'm not sure. I don't know. And then she kind of looked into it, and it ended up being a pretty good agency, and I just tried it out, and I really liked it.
Are you still with that agent?
No, I'm not. I switched agents a bunch of times now, but it's funny because I saw her not too long ago, and I was like, thanks.
Do you do homeschool or tutor stuff?
Yeah, I do homeschooling. I went to regular school till 5th grade, But then I started doing homeschooling. It's kind of boring. It's funny because kids that go to regular school think, oh, like I want to do homeschooling, but it's not as fun as going to regular school.
You would rather just be mixed in with kids right now and just hanging out?
Yeah, I mean, I love acting and I love singing, and it's such like an amazing opportunity. I'm so happy to get to do it. But I definitely think that going to real school is more fun than homeschooling.
What happens? I mean, do you go to work like a regular person where you're working 8 to 5 on the set, and then during breaks while they're setting up lights, you have to take a course or something?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what
That's
it's like.
full time, isn't it?
It's kind of crazy because you basically have to have 20 minutes on set, but that's pretty fast because it takes a second to really to start concentrating on the work and everything. So you can pretty much do it in 20-minute increments all day long. So it's kind of crazy.
So you're always moving
always
out.
running and trying to finish.
Are your parents in the business?
No, my dad actually owns a dry cleaning business, and my mom travels with me everywhere.
So your dad comes in. If you go into his dry cleaning store, are there pictures of you?
Yeah, there are.
And he's like, "It's my daughter." Like, right?
Yeah,
right,
sure. Sure, your daughter's
anyway,
iCarly.
Take your
extra
shit.
starch. Wow.